Hey, it's Ashley Keats with A&L Bookkeeping. Are you thinking about hiring a crew, opening a second location, or maybe adding another race floor? That is so exciting. But before you jump in, there's some financial prep you absolutely should do to avoid growing into a mess. Let me walk you through what you need in place before you scale. So growth is one of those things that look great on paper, more revenue and more reach. But if you expand before your foundation is ready, you risk overextending. You may hire staff before cash flow supports them. A second shop might drain resources before you even see profit. And in racing, adding cars and gear and teams can double your expenses overnight without doubling your revenue instantly. I've seen businesses struggle or collapse because they didn't prepare. Now, first, you want to make sure your existing business model is stable. You want consistent, positive cash flow, not just the occasional wins. You want to see consistency. Start building a financial cushion so when new costs hit, you don't crash and burn. I like an emergency reserve that can cover fixed costs for a few months during the ramp-up period. Next, do the homework. Lay out what adding staff, location, gear, all the things, what they will cost. Everything from salaries, rent, utilities, additional parts, maintenance, travel, transport, all the things. Then you want to create multiple scenarios. Best case, middle, and worst. What happens if that revenue gets delayed? What if these expenses go over budget? You want to see if your plan can survive these normal little hiccups. Now, before you scale, make your processes repeatable and documented. That means bookkeeping, invoicing, inventory, and scheduling. Everything should be able to work with or without you. A lot of times, this is the most painful part, but I promise you, it will be worth it. New crew or sites should be able to plug right into your system without breaking it. Automations and tools will help a lot here, so you don't multiply all of your admin problems. Then you want to take a hard look at all of your recurring costs. Trim or eliminate subscriptions, renegotiate vendor agreements, remove non-essential spending. You don't want all these hidden costs dragging you down when you're supposed to be growing. If every dollar counts now, make sure you're only paying for what is necessary. Finally, you want to decide in advance what your metrics tell you whether or not your expansion is working. Margin targets, revenue per site or per car, utilization, cost of goods, break-even points. Use things like this as checkpoints. If you're not hitting a milestone based on those checkpoints in 6 months, hit pause, reassess, instead of pushing ahead blindly. Here's where we sit. We work with you to build forecasts that include the cost of scaling, so you'll see what your new normal will look like. We help you map out what your overhead becomes after expansion so you don't get surprised. We'll audit your current operations with you, help you tighten up weak spots so adding sites or more staff runs smoother. We can help you set up the KPI dashboard so that you can monitor the growth in real time, allowing you to know when to accelerate or when to pause. So before you hire that crew member, a new team, lease a second shot, or bring in a whole nother racing rig, make sure your financial foundation is solid. If you want us to run the numbers with you, forecast your expansion plan, or map this out side by side, I'm here to help. Let's go ahead and grow smart, not reckless. Reach out and let's get you set up right before jumping in.